3 different offers, so that a partner would be able to choose between those 3 offers to see how they can work for their own benefit, for the benefit of our community, and how we can work and be involved in different projects. So the structure of the course will be as follows. At first, we're going to look into the trading course on trading. I will explain to you what the contents of the trading course is, about the 3 parts of it. I will give you the news about it. After that, we will go to the signals group. I will tell you about the main ideas and purposes pursued by that group, what we are trying to achieve. And then at the end, I will tell you about the work with the CRU token on the LocalTrade exchange. And as I already said in the Telegram group, we will have to get together a certain number of people for us to be able to buy and sell the coin, and to enable other participants of the LocalTrade exchange and the exchange itself to observe, to see that our coin is in demand, and we can show that coin to other owners of crypto exchanges and other decision makers who decide on the coin listing. And then after that, we will be able to get listed on many other platforms. And when we finally are listed on such exchanges as FTX and Binance, we will be able to proudly say that now our coin does not need a support strategy from our community, and our community will be just making money simply by owning the coin. And then if they want to sell it, they sell it. Eventually we will get there, but for that we need to do some work. Nobody is going to ask you to invest any big money or take some complicated actions that will be required of you, but some teamwork is still needed that is aimed at promoting our coin, doing some PR work. Well, we need to show to the entire world that our token is accessible, is cool, and they need to work with us. People need to work with us, because we have people who know what crypto technologies are, people willing to trade in crypto, and regardless of the ethnicity or the country of residence, they make transactions with our coin, so that 24/7 someone is making transaction with our coin. And then we will be no worse than the top 100 cryptocurrencies traded on the exchange. And the only question will be is when we have enough liquidity in the coins itself, and when those coins will be very, very much in demand. But it won't depend on us. It will be out of our hands. But what depends on us is to create the environment for the investors to love our coin, to fall in love with our coin. So let me start sharing my screen, and we will start from square one, from the trading course. Okay, I hope that everyone can see my screen that I'm showing right now. It's the second time I'm doing it. So let's together see what's the first session or first part is all about. I'm talking about here people, traders, who will be trading independently on their own on different exchanges, traders that will be able to set up offices in the country of their residence. So what do we need for that? So the first step. So in order to make your life all about trading, and for you to be valuable to the company and to be making money for your own sake. So first, I suggest we work within my trading course. The course itself consists of 3 parts. Let me tell you about those 3 parts and tell you about the peculiarities of our work. And when I'm going to be listing it, I will be asking Alla and Asya to answer the questions of our partners if you know the answers. If you don't, then I will try to collect those questions and give you the answers at the end of the session. So please help me out here. Let me tell you right away that I'm going to show the contents in English because we are being watched right now by many different languages. So I'm using the international language. Although I have the course structure, you see, in Russian, in English, and also I have it in Spanish, but in a different document with the breakdown in parts. So the structure is ready in 3 languages, but let's at first check it in English so that everyone is on the same page. So right now, within the next month, we are going to launch the course for the Russian-speaking audience first. And this course will be intended for the Russian-speaking audience and for our interpreters as well, because to be able to translate this course into different languages, you need to speak the language of trading, and you need to know what kind of words you have to use so that the Spanish-speaking, English-speaking, Italian-speaking audience or Arabic-speaking audience would be able to understand the information that I'm trying to convey. And also for everyone to understand my ideas, because in my courses, I'm talking about the technical models of any financial instrument and how to work with that model. And to be on the same page, everyone, including our interpreters, need to take the training. So the education consists of 3 parts. Within the first part of the training, we're going to look into the ABC of the exchange, and the course itself is inseparable. So I won't be able to split the course into 3 parts, 3 individual standalone parts, because you will be only able to start trading when you complete the entire course, and then you will understand how to use indicators, how to use additional assistant indicators such as volume indicators, the number of buyers and sellers, and how to use those indicators on the market. Therefore, we will have to work across the entire course. So within part 1, we are going to have the introduction to the learning program itself. We will identify the main qualities of a trader that everyone needs to have. We will look into the iron discipline rule, which is about following a strategy of opening and closing orders within a day. This is how we work in the signals group when I allow our partners to make some money. I will tell you about that later, but the information itself, how to use those rules, is included in the trading course. Then we will look into the technical analysis model, and then we will also consider informational and analytical sources. Within session 2 of the first part, we will look into the market types, what markets are out there for making intraday trading transactions. So what's unique and peculiar about those markets? And we will look into the comparative analysis of all markets by strategy. Also, we will look into the trading instruments that we're going to use. We will consider the Japanese candlesticks that I use to make transactions. We will talk about gap. We will learn about different types of orders, what kind of orders are present on the market. So what's the difference between limit market and stop orders? And after that, you will be able to start purchasing and buying cryptocurrencies. Within the second part of the training, we will look into who a bid organizer is, or the exchange. Cryptocurrency exchanges, we will look into different cryptocurrency accounts like spot account, margin trading, and futures account. And what is the difference between them when making transactions? Also, we will look into the difference between buyers and sellers, participants of the cryptocurrency market, and see how cryptocurrency market participants influence the changes in the price of the coin. We will look into the trading psychology, and we will work on the daily schedule for you to understand how to make transactions within a day in the market, how you're going to trade, and then everyone will make their own daily schedule for trading. We will look into the energy in the market. We will be learning what energy in the market is. It consists of actual money, and that we can all shape the trend on the direction in the market and how investment volumes affect the pricing. And also we will look into the indicator called ATR, which stands for average true range, which shows the average fair changes in price and volume for a coin over a certain period of time. After completing the second part, you will know better about the investments themselves. You will understand how trading can affect the changes in the price of a coin and why it is important to trade and not just buy the coin if you want to support the project, and how it affects the pricing of any coin over any instrument, including securities. And then within the third part, when we get that far, we will be looking into the three remaining indicators that we're going to include into that course. So within the second part, we will look into the ATR indicator, average true range. It's not going to be adjustable. It's going to be calculable. So we'll calculate it and make transactions. Whereas within the third part, we're going to set up the MACD indicators, EMA indicators, Fibonacci levels, and then we will see how we can use the indicators to understand the direction of the instrument. There is nothing really difficult in identifying the market direction. Yes, I have 8 years of experience. Well, sometimes they say 7, but I calculated it's 8 years of trading experience. After all, it's 2022. And I started in January 2014. I worked with mutual funds back then in Sberbank. That was so far ago, 8 years ago. And when we're going to look into different instruments and levels, you will understand how you can use them and how you can use the Fibonacci grid to understand how the pricing of the coins occurs and how we're going to look for entry and exit points. And all of those lessons will also be accompanied by practice. We will look into the theory over one lesson, and then each indicator like ATR, MACD, EMA, and Fibonacci grid, after we look into each indicator, we will have a practical session to work with them. And then we're going to have one practical lesson working with all the indicators. And then within a month, you will be making transactions. And those people who would like to, go further, they will take a test, and you will need to show me positive performance, which is making 10 trading transactions and getting 5% per month. Those people will be able to receive a trader's certificate and will be able to work with our company and set up the office in their own country to receive, the trading, let's say, license, and then crypto. And that's how we're going to get better on trading in the cryptocurrency market. And by the way, this is what we're going to trade in cryptocurrency market. And the viability of my strategy is that already is proved by the fact that I already have a signals group consisting of 22 people, and people who have been trading since February, 4th of February, using my signals already made a profit. On Monday, for example, I can give you a day. So on the 7th of February, I gave a signal for working with Shiba Inu at 0.26 or 27. I can't remember the price right now. And when we opened the position at 0.2526, depending on the market, and we could make around 50% on the short movement of the coin upwards because the market reversed its trend. And some partners were purchasing that coin as part of their portfolio. This was one of the biggest transactions that we made last week on Monday.
Then we had a partner with the fifth leverage for a deposit. He opened a transaction 5-fold higher than his deposit in the account, and he earned 8% in one transaction. And I'm giving you the examples of the specific transactions. And you know, as part of this course, I may announce that I propose to earn from 8 to 18% a month. And if you trade in your money without using leverage, the exchange offers. And after 1 week and 3 days, on average, we earn about 5.66% in the signal groups by those who were there from the very beginning. We will study the technical analysis of the Ethereum, the cryptocurrency you voted in the group, and I will show you how I work, and I will announce how I work there and why I give you some signals. And if you want to earn from 8 to 18% a month, it depends on you. And at the same time, you are an active participant of the group and carry out transactions, you may earn even more. But the transactions themselves will depend on you. And that is the second part of the Zoom session. I will describe how the signal groups works and which transactions we actually carry out. You may earn 30 or 40% a month when there is a potential on the market. So I give the signals so that the partners may enter and make an earning. Signals functional within 30 minutes, 1 hour, I'm not going to give them. But which signals I'm talking about, you will learn about them during the course. So the price for the course is 2,500, and half of it will be distributed through the partnership network, which means that 50% of this price will go back to the company, and it will be used for the commissions through the network, to support liquidity, to enter exchanges, and many other activities of the company on different markets. And therefore, when you pay this price, you support the company itself, Evorich community, firstly. Secondly, there will be 4-month installments offered. And as of today, the Russian-speaking community may participate in this course. And you may text me directly with your intention to participate in the course, either me or Asya Allah. And after that, for Russian-speaking community, we will have a separate group where we will share the news. And since for trading course, we still need to break down the material into the session and upload it onto the Get Course platform, we will start later than the 23rd of February. And as of today, there were only 6 candidates intending to participate in the course in the Russian-speaking community. Therefore, if there are candidates, so then text me, Allah and Asa, and we will arrange a group. So the task is to set up a group, train our interpreters, and then in different Russian-speaking regions, make offices where we will show how we trade, in this particular case, in crypto market, so that I'm not the only representative, but there are other partners who on their behalf may say that they are traders. This is the first part of our training course. Therefore, please share it with your people and tell me, so how many people would like to participate in this course? So this is about the trading course. And to conclude the first part and start the second part of signal group, I will start sharing my screen so that you understand how I work with the coins, and will make a second round of the technical analysis for cryptocurrency. I will try to be very slow. Look, Ethereum today, I will deactivate some indicators not to mislead you. But briefly, I will tell you about the analysis of the coin. Look, Ethereum, like the crypto market traditionally since mid-November, early December, started to correct and reduce after the reduction in Bitcoin price. And Ethereum in November, in mid-November, there was the downwards trend. And then in mid-December and November, early December, there was correction on the market. And then from early December, there was a drop in price for Ethereum. And if you look at the prices already reached since December, and what can you see? Over 1 month and a half, almost 2 months, there was a reduction in price and it was reducing. After that, on the 20th of January, when there was the back trend, the reverse trend on the market, there was negative news that in Russia and the US, there could be a ban under the law on the use of crypto. And then over 1 month and a half, Ethereum price broke its local minimum over the last 6 months. And the price of 2,150 is still higher than the price of the coin in last July. And unlike Bitcoin, because Bitcoin dropped or corrected much stronger than Ethereum, which shows the global potential for the increase in price of Ethereum long term. And the price of the currency will increase because under one rule of trading, if we correct the methods of reaching peak points and don't reach the minimum point, then the coin has more potential of growth under the wave analysis. And globally, there is the upwards trend long term for Ethereum. And if you buy this coin right now, there will be this steady growth, in my understanding, over the next 2-3 months. Of course, with some local corrections inside these periods. Therefore, the price for Ethereum, if we start from a long-term perspective, when it breaches the price of 3,273, it may start growing, and the next reasonable price is about $4,000, because the price level and the price of Ethereum provoked the maximum reduction in the price. And this is the price which actually had some buyers who were ready to sell this coin. And this is the fundamental analysis of the overall decline in the market. We reached the price and we hit this level on the 10th of February. And last week, by the way, we could breach this level and start growing up after the price of 3,273. But since then, most buyers bought out a lot of Ethereum after the after the skyrocket decline. There was no energy or on the market, so that the price of Ethereum could reach another peak. And since it is expected that the growth will be about 20%, then it means that the market requires new spare money. And therefore, there were sales on the 10th of February, and the price of the coin dropped down to 2,845. And then we were above this we were in the so-called long zone, so the zone of buying out, compared to the support level of 2,845. And on the 14th, 15th of February, so imagine in the evening on St. Valentine's Day, cryptocurrency decided to become even more favorite with all the participants of the market. And therefore, on these days, remember one peculiarity of the market. So on festive days, there are some movements, and the price reached the level of 3,000 US dollars. It exceeded 3,033 to be exact. And after this, we are in a very channel with the price from 3,033 to 3,273. And within this range, in my understanding, we will stay here. So long term, there are good entry points to buy coins, to take profits at the level of 3,900. And if you buy and don't sell within the next 2-3 months, you may earn quite a lot of money. And if you look at the actions to be taken with this coin within the next few weeks, I may tell you that for Ethereum, there is still the creation of the growing trend, upwards trend. And in another few days, I expect the correction to the level of 2,850. After that, we will accumulate the relevant cash to hit the price of 3,200. And by the 23rd of February to 25th of February, we will leave this range and start moving to the price 3,900. And in the next week, we will still be within a range of 2,800 to 3,273. My recommendation for this coin is to buy it at 2,850 when we are talking about your trading in another 1-2 weeks, and sell it at 3,273. And this is my understanding of the trend within the next few weeks, which transactions to carry out. If you trade intraday and carry out transactions right away and trade in another 3-4 hours, then you will see that short term, we didn't reach the price level. And at 7:15, without reaching the required level, it was sold out, and you may see the short-term upwards term, and therefore short-term perspective on the market within the next 2-3 hours. The coin price may increase, according to my estimates, by another 2-3%, and by 11 p.m. Moscow time, we will reach the price of 3,150, 3,125. After that, there will be downward trend. And when we carry out transaction, in case I carry out transaction right away, what would I do? If I have 2-3 hours to follow the chart, I would buy the coin, the instrument, and wait for the required price. And then I will sell and start carrying out the transactions of selling. Or I will sell from the level of 3,030 or a bit higher when on the market there is the price going initially downwards. And then when we breach this level, we will stay for some time and start dropping down within the next few hours. So it is quite likely, by the way, we will look at the time frame chart. I don't see an obvious signal for the downwards, but I think that after 3 a.m. Moscow time and next day, we will hit this level and get down. And by the end of this day, until 3 a.m. Moscow time, you may trade short term, trying to make money. And this is what I see and what you can work with if you look and work with this coin and conduct transactions. Well, everything I wanted to tell you about Ethereum analysis and how to work. This way, sometimes I will have sessions for you in our common group for partners who are there and work with CRU coins and may get information, analytical information from me free of charge. I will select analytical information about one coin and reflect. We have Signal chat, and there every day I prepare analytical data and provide signals on the market when each person, when he feels comfortable, will decide whether he needs to enter the market or not, needs to carry out transactions or not. And this way, when we establish the signals group, and my task is to make it quite large and numerous so that there are a lot of traders who make money, and you will tell all the people you know that you don't earn only on CRU, World CRU, UNTB tokens, but you can make money on all the other coins. And if you cannot afford trading course, but at the same time you want to work and make money, you can make money, for instance, to pay for the training course or to make money to build your capital for any purpose, or earn money, buy coins, and already earn on different exchanges where our CRU token is listed, is traded. And at the same time, the fee for the participation of the chat is only $100 a month. And for this amount, you get free analytical data from me, access to signals. And now, among those who participate in the signals group and pay $100, I'm ready half of this price, half of this fee to be used to support the rate of the CRU coin, as now we will shift to the third part of our group, and I'm happy to tell you that within the next 2-3 months, at least 2-3 months, half of the earnings of this group will be used to make earning on CRU tokens, so that every participants, those who support me directly through trading channel, may earn money and use this money. And you will see how the coin price grows. And I will be very happy that afterwards, when the price is $1, $1.50, how the price, so I will be able to sell. Our global goal is not to earn pennies, which we may earn today, but to buy out the tokens. And afterwards, when the price grows, when there are large investors, we will sell. So today it's important to participate in the growth of the coins. And I will even tell you more. If you have staking and the so-called CRU for 3 years, you are most interested to have our liquidity, and then this money will be used to buy out our coins and support the price, so that 3 years after, about 2 years after, you will be able to sell your CRU at least at $1. And when you have gradual sales, and by the way, together with you, I'd like to control purchases and carry out selling transactions so that you understand that this is the best time to sell coins. And the most important trend on CRU market is transactions and operations at the right time. It's important to show that our coins are not inferior to those coins that are in top 10. Solana coin in July was $28, and Solana in early this year was about $9, if I'm not mistaken. And imagine which price it had, which today is $99. Because it has a huge community behind and a lot of people who believe and buy this coin. And most important, they are not negative. yes, early last year. And this coin reached a peak of $260. And this situation is quite similar to the situation when the specific number of traders or speculators in this coin could buy it out and afterwards make a lot of money by selling it for 260. Some of them bought at $9 and sold at 260, but most participants didn't sell the coin even for $28 and pulling the community of the coin. And therefore, I will recommend your joining this Signal group with the purpose that we may accumulate the capital to buy more CIU tokens, and you will observe it. And all the participants of the Signal group, all those earnings made, I will make some quizzes, contests for active traders over 3 months, and those trading under my signals and making successful transactions. I will give it back, the CIUs back to you. We'll distribute them among the active participants of the chat. And you may compensate for the fee you pay for this chat. And look, the most important task of my chat is to show you that trading is cool, trading is workable, and you don't need a lot of money. By the way, I will show you my result of $100, and I am on FTX exchange, so that you don't think that you need a lot of money to start. You may start with $100, and you will understand which earning you can make in future. And at the same time, you will motivate me by having money. And we have our partnership network ready to work and ready to support CIU.
In order to make sure that nobody will say that I, Artyom, is going to use money for my own benefit, we're going to have different events, broadcasts, interviews. I will be showing to you in real time how it works, if it's possible, of course. And then you will see how we can influence the pricing and the market movements. So within the Signals group, by the way, I want to show you my account on FTX exchange where I use small amounts. And I think $100 is a not such a high amount for anyone. And I can show you that any partner can use any kind of amount of money to start making transactions. So just give me a second, because I need to add the 2FA to prevent the hacking of my account. Just give me a second. Okay, now the 2FA should be done. Yeah, so I have logged in, and now I can show you my performance, P&L, which is profits and losses. Now here I did some calculations. Let me show you when it all started. I did it on the until the 16th of February from the 25th of January. So I can show you what kind of profits or income I made. You see, from the 25th of January, I'm showing you what kind of transactions I made. And it shows you, well, not the transaction itself, but the result of the transaction. And you can see every day what happened. On the 9th and 11th, I had 2 transactions that showed a negative result. However, on the 11th, I had a significantly higher income. You see, 3 times higher. So currently, you see, this is my curve. On the 25th, I made a deposit. I had $99 on my account, and I've been using the leverage 10x. And now I have $188 on this account. So from the 25th of January, I was able to achieve a performance of almost 100%. You see, from $99, I have made 188, which is $90 plus. So you can use my strategy and, you know, make a profit too, because I'm teaching in the group how to set the take profits and stop losses and how to open close positions. And you can make this much. Well, I'm not going to promise you that you're going to make 100% per month. What I can teach you is how to make transactions, how to follow my signals. And then, yes, on some months, you will be able to make 100% profit. Also, in the signals group, we sometimes give some short trainings like how to open an account. Our assistants help you with that. We have assistants in Krasnodar and Moscow, and then they can conduct private sessions, how to open an account, open close positions, take profit and stop losses. So what matters is that you close your positions on time and strictly follow my signals. So if you want to make money following this strategy, try following my strategy. And again, it all depends on you, whether you are ready to monitor your phone, check your phone. For example, you are ready to trade 2 days a week. Then you have to check your signals on the phone, in the Telegram chat, because otherwise you might miss an opportunity, because the trading works. Now, as for the trading course itself, it costs $2,500 with an installment plan for 4 months, whereas the participation in the signals group costs $100. And I think it is a very small amount for you to, follow signals, make money, and then also learn how to trade on the way. And then you can eventually accumulate enough money to purchase the course and go to the course, or you can stay in the signals group and just follow the signals. So those people who want to participate, please write in the Telegram chat to Asa or Alla, and they will give you the instructions how to get access to the chat and participate not only in the trading, but also in the capital investment in the CRU that I'm going to do using 50% from the fees paid for participation in the chat. So we have a question from the Italian chat. How can we connect to that group, join that group where signals are used? Well, thank you for your question. I will ask Asa and Alla to share the Telegram links that you can follow, and then you can make a payment to the cryptocurrency wallet. And after that, you will get access to the chat. That's how it looks like. And it's not like a signals group. So it's a one group for everyone. Yes, it's the same group for everyone. So we send messages there, and then we're using the machine translation. And then I will also ask partners that speak several languages to explain all the details if other partners are not clear. So it all depends on how many people we're going to have. For example, if we have 200 people and 50 of them are Italians, I'm ready to pay for the interpretation myself and help everyone. But just please know that the cost of the simultaneous interpretation or any other, Italian, English, and it's around $100 an hour. Well, I'm not talking about our translators right now because they are busy otherwise with the company's events, but just know that if you want to have a simultaneous interpretation, it costs $100 an hour. So you must understand how many participants we need in the group to be able to afford the services. So also, please remember that you need to have around $100 on your account, and then you can make 100 and 150% per month on that with $100. And then if you want to, and then you can pay that money for the course, for the signals group. But then if you want to make some good money, then you need to deposit like $500,000, and then you will be able to use leveraged funds, leverage on the exchange. So you decide yourself whether you need it or not, and then write to Asa or Ala. The signal group is multi-language, and there will be a Telegram automatic translation function. So here we are on the LocalTrade, and it's the daytime interface. I'm not sure they have the nighttime. Well, we'll try and do it with the white screen, but it's, it makes your eyes tired. So what's this is the third part, by the way. So what will be the task of the group? In the chat in Telegram, we're going to set up 2 working groups that have money on LocalTrade from $50 up, and who are ready on certain hours. And I'm not going to tell you the exact hours so that nobody will work against us during those exact hours when we're going to make active trading operations with the CRU coin. And that's where I'm planning to increase this CRU coin price depending on how much money we have. For example, right now, for us to move the price higher than 3 cents, we need $7,000 in order to get above 3 cents and stay there. We will be buying off coins from the market, the first group. The second group will be buying those coins from those who have just bought them, but at a higher price than originally bought. So we, for example, buy here, and then the average price will be 0.033. After that, they put up the sell order at 3.6. And the second group will be buying those coins at that price. And then if we have at least $30,000, we will be able, according to my strategy for buying and selling from one group to another, generate the price growth to at least 6-8 cents. It all depends on the sellers, how active they will be. And after that, I will be using my own money plus the money of the company, and we will be buying more coins supporting the price. And the common group that we have right now, we have 1,800 people, and we will keep there people who are ready to participate in our efforts, who will be sharing their screenshots that they are doing it and they're not selling. It's important that you just simply buy the coin from $50 and more at the given time, at the right place, and then keep those coins until we tell you to sell them to the people that we tell you to sell them. And then we can drive the price up and also, shape our order book. For example, it will be the price 0.04 cents. And then not a single person will be able to drive that price down. Even if they dump their coin, they will be simply leaving the market. We will buy it out, and then in 1-2 months, if we have enough liquidity, we'll be able to drive the price to 10-15 cents. And if I have more liquidity, and each of you who is injecting just $50 are ready to monthly contribute that amount in USDT, $50, we will have enough liquidity to drive the price higher up. And if you want to put some active efforts instead of just waiting for the company to do everything and to wait for the price to grow up, then you can wait. But if you want to see the price grow today, tomorrow, or 1 month, let's use our money and show how we can also make money from driving our coin's price up. So I'm a trader, and what I know what to do, I know how to speculate, and I have a strategy how you can use speculations to drive the price up, like they did with Solana. So I don't think we're worse than Solana. So let's drive the price to $1, $1.50, and then market makers will come and buy our price from those levels. If you tell me it's not real, then see what happened with Dogecoin. They started with half a cent, and they have nothing but some funny pictures and memes, like dogs and stuff. Who cares? But the coin has very high capitalization right now. So let's boost our global portfolio, because our coin is backed by real assets. It has internal resources that ensure the fundamental performance of that coin. I'm not saying let's boost it to $200, although it's possible. I don't know how much money is needed. I don't want to give you numbers, but if we have, I don't know, $500,000 volume a month or $600,000 a month from the community, not from the company, from the community that will be supporting the liquidity, we can drive the price to $50. Probably we'll need more money. Probably I am underappreciating the lovers of dumping the price, but we're going to buy them out. So $500,000, $500,000 of actively circulating in the market will help us drive the price to 50 cents. And that will be, of course, warning you and notifying you how much money we need more to inject to drive the price higher up. And it's not like, money that somebody will be pocketing. It will be your money that you will be freezing by trading. So I will just ask you not to dump the coin. You buy, you hold, and then I tell you when to sell. So we will be agreeing ourselves who can sell how much or how many coins. If you need to sell them really quickly, okay, we will find a way. But just help us drive the price up. For example, if you want to sell it at 10 cents, you sell it at 10 cents. Some people, sell it at 2-3 cents. I mean, they are making peanuts on the dollar, and they still are eager to do it. I don't know what they're going to do with those couple of dollars. I'm ready to be a person who will be driving the price. On the cryptocurrency market, this activity is not prohibited. In the securities market, it is prohibited. So I'm saying, let's do it together. And I would like to ask you to vote in the chat who would like to participate in it. Before the Zoom meeting, 250 people voted that they are in. And it was $15,000 approximately from those 250 people. And if you finally start making money and tell others that you joined the most cool company and not just empty hype, let's do that. So I'm going to turn off the screen because my eyes are hurting already. I've been monitoring the market the entire day. So of course, you should be depositing dollars. But if you have CRUs and you are ready to vote in the chat, I will be asking you to vote in the chat for me to see that I don't have to, kick you from the chat. If you have $50 and more, you will stay. And then I will decide into which group you will go. Those who are not attending this Zoom call right now will watch it later. And they will decide whether they want to participate in this endeavor or not. But those people who don't want to participate, they will be removed from the group. And I'm not going to restore people, because if in that group we'll have people who are following the instructions, then good. But if we have people who will be in the group, but they will be dumping the coin without proper instructions, then we don't need those people. We need to act as a single organism. So, and for that, we need to get rid of the, let's say, enemies, like enemy of the state, enemy of the community, who are, sitting on their hands and dumping the coin without helping us. I'm not recommending you to top up the local trade in fiat. Do it in P2P on Binance, and then move from the Binance to the local trade. And if you want to participate in it, if you want to make sure that the CRU price grows, it is all in our hands, as I said in the chat. Without us, nobody will drive the price higher. Don't think that someone will come and just wave a magic wand like market makers and let's say, okay, we have CRU coin on the market, let's spend $200,000 to buy it. But unless we show that we're ready to buy it, nobody will do it. So we have one more day to vote in the chat and participate in this project. Unfortunately, tomorrow I will start removing people at 7 p.m. Moscow time. And after that, I will be able to keep people who want to affect the market. Indeed, some people say that, some people are incredulous. They're doubtful. Of course, I'm not telling you that it will work 100%, because unless we have people with real money on their accounts, it might not work. But if we have money, we can put it to good use. And I will be also telling you the range on the amount of money that we need to get as a team. You don't have to buy everything out. I want you to have some reserve money to be able to influence the market. Do you want a person who knows how to trade influence the market? Then let's work together. And then you will make enough money to afford yourself a trading course or the signals chat. And then you will know yourself how to do it, how to speculate. So I'm not going to tell you when we're going to start. Today and tomorrow, I'm going to give you a whole day to cast your vote and decide whether you want to stay or not. And then we will take further actions. I will inform you. I'm not going to tell anyone that we're going to start at 6 p.m. buying coins at any price. If one person leaks that information, someone else comes, that's it. It won't work. And then we will allow other people to make money off it instead of allowing us to make money. So everyone needs to have an opportunity to make money, and not some people from outside who will take advantage of our instructions. So Artyom, people in the Italian chat are asking where it's going to happen. What chat are you talking about? Can someone help us with it? Understand where is this whole voting is taking place? This voting is taking place in the Telegram group right now. So I suggest I ask our moderators to give us the name of the group. Well, we already were given some group. Is this the same group? Yes, in the same chat where we have 1,800 people right now. And out of 1,800, 250 only voted. So the 600 people don't want to do anything. They just want to be there. So in my current opinion, it means that I will remove 1,600 people out of 18. But then nothing depends on me. It's out of my hands. If people are not ready, they don't want to do it, then okay, I will be injecting my own money and we'll see what comes of it. But then people who will be in that chat will make money, and that's it. So I don't know whether we'll have enough people who support me. The group is in Russian, but I mean, I also speak English, but there is also an opportunity to use the machine translation to translate it into different languages, because our simultaneous interpretations very often participate in the company's events. You just please understand that I cannot tell the community like, we don't need anything, we don't need perfume or projects, go, let's start trading. The company has a lot of different products, services, and projects. So our company is doing their best to implement those products, and it will also drive the token price up as well. So we shouldn't be abandoning one project and throw our forces at something else. We need to do everything in parallel. Also, you can use MetaMask to top up the account. But again, it's up to you. So seriously, I will remove all the people from the group who haven't voted if they are not ready to commit. So this is the rules of the game that I wanted to, run. So here's a question from the Italian chat. You created this group, and this is the Signal group that people are paying $100? No, we have two groups. We have one group where people are participating free, and that's where people will have to vote, correct? Yes, because it is in that general group that we will have people who will be buying CRUs, and this is a free participation group. So Artyom, just give us a second. We're going to translate it to the Italian community, okay? And yeah, I don't think, okay, let me tell you this meanwhile. So currently, you don't have to be a Russian speaker to understand me. I think everyone understands the language of money. If I tell you that you can increase your CRU amount by a factor of 10 or 20, I think you will understand what I mean. So there are some people who are first comers, first timers in this group. So we need to go really slow so that people aren't lost among all those chats and communities and voting, etc. Yes, this whole Zoom is for us to, answer questions and give clear-cut instructions. So right now we are creating 3 products of the company. So one product is the trading course that will be delivered to those who would like to become traders themselves and to be market specialists. Another group is a signals group. It's a fee-based participation, $100 a month. And people who want to simply follow signals and make money without becoming traders themselves. And they can stay in that group and also provide support to the CRU. And there is a third project, which is a participation in the free group, but you need to have some money on your account that you are ready to top up your account by at least $50. And then when I tell you what to do, what kind of trading transaction to do, you do it. And the keyword here, at the right time, not just when you want to do it, but when I tell you to do so. And that's why I'm going to ask you to participate, to be active, and to make up your mind in which group you want to belong. So I want to have 1,000 such participants who are in the CRU support group, 200, 300 people in the signal group, or in at least 20 people who will pay for the trading course from the Russian community.
Therefore, please watch and participate in these activities. I'm done with my topics and ready to answer your questions. So, first of all, questions in the Russian-speaking chat, and then all the others chats. So, yes, 2 groups will buy from each other, but this is the common information without diving into details. So I'm not sure actually in anyone until we start. Why are you asking this question? What would you like to do if you learn about this? Therefore, I will control and filter out the list of participants. And therefore, you may choose your strategy. You are not forced to pay a fee to me, to pay and participate to support CIU. So to act unexpected in an unexpected way, yes, that is my job. And since this is my job, I will make an announcement so that everyone does it. Like spies, we come, we carry out an act, and that is. So if you don't know about local trade, there is the instructions in the local trade official chat. You may join, or I will add these instructions. But what I request from you is to act. And like Dmitry says, traders, they are the special troops. Yes, our task here is to cheat everyone and to raise CIU price. So we will sit and do it. I was joking that international anthem, we will bring everyone together, combat everyone, have a civil war, and will make the price of CIU of 50 cents, 100 cents. The limits sets are right, but my personal view about the limits is that they will not be always there, as there should be sellers of coins. If we buy out everything, we will need to sell them. And then I will act as the mason to control the price of coins. I want to increase it and give me a chance to sell these assets and then buy again and then trade and speculate. And when there are market makers, conditionally, Warren Buffett says, I will give you 0.1% of my investments, then I will tell you, we don't need this group. So we will dissolve and we'll do partying somewhere else. So Monte Carlo, Turkey, so no matter where, I don't care. But the task is to promote, like a promotion, like a global promotion of our token. You may top up local trade with CIU or dollars. USDT, you may do it, buy USDT and top up. So you top up CIU and want to sell, don't tell me about this over the last one day if you need US dollars, because I don't need to know about it. I will never approve. Officially, no, but if you urgently need it, so then I will close the eyes over one day. You can do it. If you need more days, 2-3 days, then we will add to this group separate people upon recommendations, and people will be checked by me. I will question, interrogate you why you need this group and what will you do there. You are a genius. This is a super idea. Let's fight together. And we'll do everything together. And this is the reason I was quiet. I was buying more and more. Albert Einstein, I don't know. So actually, I'm a person who bought it cheap and sold expensive. So every time has its own heroes. And look, my idea is that you can make money and act and help the community. Therefore, everyone who wants, please, let's unite. And we should not unite into a separate community. We are Evorich community. We simply will increase the price, and then Andrey will say, so why did we set the limits when the price is 3 cents? So he will need to leave them off. And then I will be pleased and you will see what we have. So we will drive our success. Therefore, I give everyone 1 day to decide whether you are ready, whether you have the opportunities. So I won't say that the one who does not participate is bad. Quite likely you have no money. I will have no similar strategy for UNTB. I'm alone and have no clone. So that 24/7 I stay sleepless and monitor. If I control UNTB, in theory, I can do it. But practically, we need money for all the coins. So we need to support CIU and UNTB afterwards. But are you ready to invest? Ruta. There are some participants who were deleted from the chat and were included in the blacklist. So if you want to participate, we will delete you from the blacklist and take you back. But for you to understand why I needed to reduce the population of the chat and delete some people so that people understand the value and whether they need it. So therefore, everyone ready to participate will be taken back, either in trading group and pay a fee for trading course, or signals group for CIU coin. In signals group, I give the signals when they are. There are signals at 11 a.m. I give them. 10 p.m. I give them. With the only exception night, because I sleep. But from 3 a.m. to 5 a.m. Moscow time, when you may actively trade in crypto market, the best time is from 3 a.m. Moscow time. But if I don't sleep, that I will not survive. But other time, I give the signals as soon as they come up. Your partners will, no matter whether a schoolboy or a pensioner, will top up $50 and will trade in CIU under a strategy, not simply buy, but under a strategy. And then such a person will be useful for the community. So not less than $50, 50 and above. And if you have if you can afford more, then there will be a reserve group. It's like the strategy of fighting. So there are fighting in front or from a side, or burning a bridge and then attacking from the back. And now all our salespeople are the enemies. And our task is to push them away from the market so that they are afraid to sell cheap. And they will be driven to the mountains, and from the mountains they may fight, and we can conquer new peaks. It will be interesting, but quite difficult. No one says that it's easy. And this is the reason why I say that you can do it. But how it will look like and which prices we will drive. Even every month, I'm ready to announce real figures we may reach when I see the budget. So it's quite simple. So we shape and we are accountable. And then there will be a survey of voting, open voting, to understand which money you have to trade. And if $50 topped up once and we support the price, then I cannot drive it higher than 3 cents. But if you have someone with an ability to attract a large investor with 1 million, I don't know what you need to do, but if you attract a third-party investor to our community, this will be enough. No, you don't need to buy for $10 every day. So you buy and sell coins under the strategy. No trading every day. Your task is to have money and keep this money in the accounts. And then don't think. With Unitax, you may withdraw to LocalTrade. But please remember, and I stress it once again, follow a strategy. When there are a lot of sellers on the market and you buy, the sellers will become stronger. But when sellers are sleepy, we start conquering them. A good question from Salomon. People will ask questions, those people who buy and sell. And accordingly, we start making money when CIU price goes up. For instance, you top up $100 and you break it down into two parts, 50 and 50 for 2 months. And you have frozen CIUs, and in 3 months without support, we may sell and buy with a minus 5 or 7% on this amount. And I think if in a month you lose 5-7% while we are shaping the demand and the volume of transactions in the coins, it will not be radical if you lose $2-3 while we are increasing the volumes of transactions. There could be some losses, some instant losses, and our amount is not 100,000, and I cannot assure you that right away this money will drive the price to 10 cents and we will sell easily. So therefore, I'm sure that there will be some losses, but again, top up the amount you are not scared to see the losses. And while we are fighting the sellers, the fight will be difficult, hard. We need to work, and then I will find the assistance out of you. But if we buy for 2 cents and you have frozen CIU and you sell at 10 cents, how much will you earn? So 5 times increase after investing $50. So you give actually 1 ship, whereas the entire crowd is kept in our farm. And therefore, don't treat this money as some super profit-making investments. We need bullets always. So the buyers are green and the sellers are red. And when we buy and sell on our own, then we may say that it will be this way. Look. What do you understand? What do you mean by doing charity if you are not ready to invest? So telling a story that go to join the group to support CIU token on LocalTrade. So we don't need this, but what do you mean by doing charity? Play from your childhood, not more than $50. Actually, yes, you'd better invest more than $50. We are still building our army, and I need all your money, spare money, so that I understand which money to use. It does not mean that I will tell you, buy right away with all your money. I need to understand how to build the strategy, which amounts do we have, which strategies to follow, how we will foolish the sellers so that they sell, then we buy, and then those that are in panic, we will sell higher. But we will see how it goes. And no promotional posts with Rambo that we are in a fight and we are fighting for our borders. We are peacekeepers. So I'm simply joking. Some positive posts in your chats that we started to conquer new peaks, and the more the budget is, the easier it is to fight. And money loves or likes silence. Yes, you are right, because there will be some survey, some voting, and then I will select who fits which group. If there are 50,000 CIUs on exchange, then you may sell it cheap and then participate. You may lose right away, but at least afterwards, you will not be a shield when against you others will fight. Therefore, everyone with CIU are the people we will act against if you have CIUs and you want to sell them. If $20-30 a month, when there are a lot of people, so we will have extra volunteers. LocalTrade is an external exchange, and that is, we are not interested in the internal exchange, because market makers will never enter the external platform, but so they will never enter the internal platform. They will go to the external exchange, and after being listed on the local trade of 3 cents, we will drive it up to 10 cents. There will be trading under signals. I will select 10 coins for a month. We carry out transactions, and then we change the coins. This is for signal chat. And, you know, I'm interested to have all the partners in the signal chat. When I see it that you pay to me for my advice, for my signals, but if you have money to trade in CIU, I'm also interested. It's cool. The company's account. Look, I do not accept from you money to buy CIU. So now we are making a pool, and then you will tell me, Artyom, please give my money back. I want to buy this or that. It would be better if every month we have the pool without the return of the market. So please text me directly. So I'm grateful to anyone. Anyway, after the growth in price, I will sell everything and give it back to you. Even if you can, but if you want to participate for free, so you can. And when people want to invest and do some goods, it is not for free. So therefore, if someone does it and says, don't give it back to me, so I cannot actually do it. And it's not the matter of being good or bad. My habit is that everything you borrow or everything you take should be given back. $100 a month is for signals group. We will have a separate trading course group, signals group, and CIU group. We divide the activities everywhere, because after paying a course, you may do nothing, be in the common group and watch. After paying a fee for the signals group, you may not participate in CIU group. Look, this video will be posted on YouTube, and there is the broadcast. You may sell Shiba and convert it into Ethereum and transfer to ERC20. So Shiba may be sold into another coin. So if you have money on LocalTrade and you voted in the chat, so stay and wait for 7 o'clock tomorrow, and we will delete all those who don't work with us. So because we will work with someone and then people would like to come back, you'd better transfer USDT in Tron system TRC20 and then start acting TRC20 USDT. 7 o'clock Moscow time, I don't know. You all want to learn the time when I make my signals. So 7 o'clock 61 minutes, I will give my signals. Or 12 o'clock 72 minutes. Artyom is joking. We bought CIU on LocalTrade. If you bought CIU on LocalTrade, either sell it and prepare dollars, but I will not keep you in the group. I need dollars there. Emil, look. A question. Should I be in front of my computer at 5 a.m.? If someone is joking about the time will be different days, different groups. I don't know. I'm not sure myself who will do what on what day. We will do it on different days and carry out transactions. If we need to do it at 5 a.m. Moscow time, and there will be people who are ready to carry out, then we will agree. I sleep generally at 5 a.m. Moscow time, but there are people who cannot, and there will be a plan for 1 day, for 1 week and longer. I will have some assistants and I will have some troops that will control it. It's like in wars. You should keep the spies away. You'd better transfer from Unitex to LocalTrade into USDT or CIU better. So your commission is 1 CIU if you sell CIU, and so that afterwards I don't treat you as my enemies and we start working. Or why not? UNTB, you sell UNTB, you get USDU, you buy USDT, pay a commission of $50 and transfer to LocalTrade. And this way you will pay a commission of $50 for your transfer. That is a matter of morale, and you'd better transfer into CIU. And by the way, at the moment of CIU listing, I transferred CIUs so that I buy more and keep CIUs with me. And now, when we form the working group, we will call it the working group or the sleeping dragon or the crawling tiger. So there will be code words. There will be the recording. Yes, the recording will be available. And then I will ask you 1 day after, 24 hours after, to delete this recording, and it will not be restored anymore. The money to be deposited by tomorrow on LocalTrade, because look, 7 p.m. Moscow time, I will start deleting. it does not mean that tomorrow at 7 p.m. we start doing something. Look, there is a group of 1,800 participants. Together with Asya and Alla, we will delete the relevant people actively. And afterwards, we will see and build a group. And there will be a voting, time voting. But no voting in the group. So there will be silence time in our group. And the group, after the end of this Zoom, it will be private. We don't add anyone, only those who text directly me, Alla, or Asya that they would like to participate in this strategy. Only then I will add. After that, the group will be closed. Any other questions, or is it clear? If the questions are clear, then I may start working.
As for the local trade, please go to Crypto Unit Official. There was a video there how to register with LocalTrade. There is also YouTube videos how to register with LocalTrade. So I don't want to answer questions about the registration. You don't have to give me screenshots about deposits on LocalTrade. I will be asking you screenshots with the deposits, you know, the amounts in your account, whether you have funds there. So if you don't have funds, then you'll be kicked from the group. So the links were given in the chat. I'm not going to describe the entire process here, right? So I'm not going to reveal all the secrets that I've prepared. I didn't even give you like half of my plans for CRU. So there will be some exceptions. I will have Zoom group sessions on a regular basis. And then if you want to join that group later, at a later stage, you will have to write directly to me, Asa, or Alla. We will be making announcements in the Crypto Unit Official. There is a Crypto Unit Official and on YouTube videos how to register with LocalTrade. We don't need an English group. What we need is to enable automatic translation in the Telegram, or you can create your own. So it was going to be a closed group. Okay, then. Yes, we will be, developing our action plan. Artyom, there is a question from the Spanish chat, whether we can use some motivations and advertising. Well, you can do advertising, but it should be adequate. You shouldn't be walking around wearing a t-shirt with my face on it saying, let's go to the chat, let's join the chat. Don't be crazy about it. Just be modest, be decent. So we're gonna actually win in this game. But it all depends on how many people we're going to have, how many players we're going to have. So just Asa and Alla, could you please post your names here so for people to be able to find you? So Asa, share your Telegram and in the chat, okay? So let me find the copy paste the nicknames for you. So this is Alla's name. Okay, I guess Asa. Okay, here's the Asa's nickname in the Telegram, guys. So we are gonna call it a day, and I will be waiting for your feedback or which chat you would like to be added. So all the best and bye-bye.